Hey guys, today we're gonna be looking at doing the first of hopefully many war recaps, and today we're in Society 2.0, a recently graduated level 8 clan I believe, and home of my mini account, Jon Snow. Right, anyway, let's get into it. So it was a 59-54 victory against JAGWAR.PH, probably an Asian clan. Um, oh, it doesn't have a description, right? Okay, so let's get into it. We were 1 star off a perfect war, and that was on number 1, but there was not anything particularly interesting. I believe the first replay we have for you today is on 5, which was 3-starred by King Nick Mini, which is a mini of King Nick. Right. Anyway, so looks like a relatively new Town Hall 9, 1 expo. Nope, just 1 expo. Well, seems like a pretty easy base, not the best of layouts. So let's go and see how King Nick does it. He uses a standard GoHo, 2 golems, possibly 3, I'm not sure if you can hold another golem, 20 hogs, 4 heals, 13 wizards, a couple of wall breakers. He starts by dropping the 2 golems on the queen side, pulls out the clan castle, wall breaks through his first layer, poison through the clan castle, and I just wanted to highlight something here. Since the new update came out, if enemy clan castle troops aren't engaged in your poison zone, they will just move out of the poison zone. So this is a good example of how to keep the enemy clan castle inside the poison area. So clan castle is getting shot at by all those wizards, and now the hogs start coming in. 2 angles from the bottom corner. Heroes possibly could have been dropped a tiny bit earlier, but no biggie there. Hogs tearing through the base, defenses can hardly keep up with them, still has 2 heal spells, just drops them where the hogs will pass, and that's about it. The space was easily torn apart by these hogs, and King Nick, being a recently upgraded Town Hall 9, doesn't even have level 5 hogs yet, so good job to him for taking down a Town Hall 9, given it was nearer to a Town Hall 8 with level 4 hogs. So we'll just speed up the cleanup process here, and that will do it for this replay. So good job to King Nick. Just the last builder hut to go down, and there we have it. Good 3-star by King Nick. Moving on to the next replay, I believe down 2 at 7, Macy was 3-starred by Frank, also known as Warrior of Doom. So this looks like a mid Town Hall 8. It looks more like a farming base, I believe. It's not really specifically a war base. I'd probably guess that Teslas are in the core and giant bombs will probably be dotted around the outside. So I think Frank uses a mass hog for this attack, which he does. He starts by pulling out the clan castle, which also happens to trip a giant bomb, and then I believe he pulls the clan castle to the corner and starts with killing the enemy clan castle. So drops a poison, and to keep them in the radius, drops a few archers and a few wizards, just to help them stay in that zone and also to speed up the killing process. And now 2 streams of hogs and a stream of hogs on the right side, just tearing straight into the base. Please note that I think it was deliberate anyway, the way that he sent in those max clan castle hogs from a little to the right side. By taking down the defences on the right side, it ensured that on the rest of his hogs that passed directly into the centre. So this attack was pretty normal, I guess, just a normal nice mass hog attack. And we'll just speed up the cleanup process here. Just a few hogs on the town hall, King doing some cleanup work on the outside, An advantage with mass hogging at Town Hall 8 is that you usually end up with a full health hero if you don't use him for the clan castle kill, because you don't normally need to use him for the killing process. Okay, so we're looking at base number 8, Queen Bruno, and we're gonna go at this base with a GoVaLo. I actually did this attack on my mini account, but it didn't go as planned at all, really. So I drag the clan castle out and lure it to a corner, but the clan castle pull didn't really go as planned because my barbarians died off way too quickly. So I just get on with the raid, and then I drop my wizards on to create the funnel, and then my golems, and now the problems start flooding in. When scouting, I didn't realize that this corner pocket of defenses would mean that my Valks would run around the whole base instead of going straight into the core. This meant that all that's left in the core was 2 golems and a couple of wizards, and the Valkyries just ran around the whole base. Luckily, my king and 1 Valkyrie swung back around and headed into the core and took down those air defences, while I dropped some back-end balloons to kill off those remaining defences. So a smart bit of improvisation saved my raid, and those Valks that ran around actually helped to clean up, and I just dropped a few balloons to help in the end, which I had left saved over. So this raid didn't go as intended, but I got the 3-star. Just you have to be cautious when you're scouting for sort of pockets of buildings that Valkyries like to run into instead of going towards the place that you intended. But I like the look of the new Valkyries with their increased speed and damage. Okay, so moving on. We're down 1 attack at number 9, kid number 1, and it's again a mass hog by Warrior of Doom. So same army as last time, with 2 more hogs I believe. Uses a hog to pull out the clan castle and drops an archer to lure them out of the base, and again uses that poison archer method to keep the enemy clan castle inside the poison radius, and a few wizards to speed up. And now he drops 2 streams of hogs in the bottom corner, again deliberate pathing, making sure the hogs go straight directly into the center, no diversions. One thing for these, one advantage for these tight compact bases is that hogs don't really have any potential double giant bomb spots to run into, so you know that you're safe without using golems to exploit the spaces. But what's dangerous is if the giant bombs are located around the outside, as so. Your hogs can easily get killed off in the cleaning process, so I always like to make sure I have a few wizards left for cleanup just in case they run into problems on the cleanup. So a really nice attack by Warrior of Doom, just a straight mass hog attack on their number 9. Wasn't the hardest base, and I think we have 1 more attack to show you on number 11, and this is another GoVaLo attack by me. And I was determined not to mess this one up. On a scouting basis, I noticed that most of the defenses that could harm my balloons were located in the northern section of the space. You can see the 3 air defenses, or the 4 archer towers and the wizard tower, and also these bottom 2 defenses are all in the core section. So if my Valks manage to run into the core and take out those, I reckon I should be pretty good for some backside loons to clean up the whole thing. So I went into the base with exactly the same army, with the 1 goblin pulling the clan castle and then luring it over with a barbarian into the corner. And I dropped my quakes while the clan castle's coming over just to save a bit of time, and then attempt the barbarian wizard clan castle kill again, as I had no poison. Again, changes to the update mean that you can't just lure the Castle and double poison like you used to be able to. It requires a bit more thought and skill. Just use my wizards to create the funnel. Valkyries, golems, king, all in. Kill squad going strong. A bit of a rage spell and a heal spell to keep them healed up. And nice early balloons, as Jake from One Hive would approve of. Some back end balloons just tearing through the whole base. I don't think this attack even reached 2 minutes really, just complete destruction. A few wizards to help clean up. Most of the Valks and my king still at full health, so wasn't a close raid, just complete destruction. In the end it was quite an easy raid. So this is just a brief guide on how to go VRLO. I'll be doing a more detailed guide later, hopefully. So that does it for this war recap. Again, it was a 59-54 win, 1 star off a perfect war. Got a healthy 720k bonus as well. So thanks for watching. Make sure to like and leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
I'm just in my zone. You'd be lying if you said I wasn't something that you're into. Don't be starting in front of your friends, you know what I'm into. Don't need to hide it. You could be mine, let's take it slow. Man, he's a hater. All in this light, I came for you. You'd be lying.